Yo, it's your boy Khalil Games Vlogs. Today I'm gonna make a video of UFC London, my prediction. I'm sorry it's a bit late, it's on today. Main card starts at 8, prelims at 5:30. Lucky if you're in the UK. If you're in the US, though, it's a bit early in it, but yeah, let's talk about the event. So I'm only going to mention the main and the co-main because I'll mention Paddy Pimbley as well, maybe. But they're mainly the three interesting ones. Every other person on the card, I don't really care about. I'm not going to make a prediction about that. So we'll do the main and the co-main. So the main event is Alexander Volkov versus Tom Aspinall. Now, Aspinall is obviously a rising prospect. He's ranked number 11 in the world right now, heavyweight. Volkov's ranked number 6. I think Tom Aspinall's coming off like 4 first round finishes, and I think Volkov is coming off a win against, I think it's Tybora. I think his last win. Yeah, his last win was a unanimous decision against Tybora. But yeah, he beat Overeem, and then he lost to Cyril Gane after that. And then beat Tybora, and now he's fighting Tom Aspinall. But Alexander Volkov, he is a legend, to be honest. Well, not a legend. He's not a legend, but I mean, he's a veteran, is what I meant to say. He's been around the game for a long time. His record 34 wins, 9 losses. He's had a lot of fights, and he's very experienced in that aspect. Tom Aspinall's quite a bit less experienced. Obviously he's only had 4 fights in the UFC. But yeah, Volkov is a lot more experienced in that sense. But Tom Aspinall, from what I've seen, right, he's very well-rounded. He does like to get his opponents out there quick, but he's very versatile. He's well-rounded. He's got good striking. He's got good ground game. And he can also, he can take you down as well. And I'm not sure if Aspinall's going to be able to outstrike Volkov. But I think that Aspinall can take Volkov down. So I don't think Volkov's that good on the ground. I think he can definitely take him down and win the fight there. But we'll see, because it's interesting because Volkov is very good. He's very good at stand-up. He gave Cyril Gane a good fight. And he's a veteran. He's been in there for a long time. And he's currently ranked number 6 in the world. But Tom Aspinall, he's not really that tested. He hasn't really fought anyone. He hasn't fought anyone in the top 10. But he does look to be this rising prospect. He probably moves like a light heavyweight, middleweight. He's got very good footwork. And he just moves really fast. So I think his footwork could definitely be a problem for Volkov, sorry. But yeah, this is a very interesting matchup. Now, my prediction is, I think Tom Aspinall's going to get it done. I think Aspinall's going to get it done by, let's say, he goes 5 rounds. He could go unanimous. Nah, I'm going to say Tom Aspinall. I'm going to say round 1. Tom Aspinall, round 1. It's TKO. He's going to catch Volkov early, and he's going to put him down and get him out of there with some ground and pound. That's my prediction. Okay. And then moving on to the co-main event, we have Arnold Allen versus Dan Hooker. So, obviously, Dan Hooker, he's a veteran. He's been in there a long time. And, Arnold Allen, he's just rising up. Dan Hooker is he fought 3 times last year. I think he lost to Chandler by TKO on the 257 card. He beat Nasrat Haqparast, unanimous decision. Dominant performance. But then he lost to Islam Makhachev by submission in the first round. Like, he didn't really stand a chance. Like, I think Hooker knew what he was going to do, but, he's just the kind of guy who would fight anyone. He got the Anytime, Anywhere award for 2021. So, yeah, he will fight anybody. And now he's fighting he's fighting Arnold Allen at featherweight. I don't know how many fights Allen's had in the UFC, but he's only had a few. He's ranked currently number 7, I believe. Yeah, Arnold Almighty Allen ranks number 7. His record 17 wins, 1 loss. His last win was against Sadiq Yusuf. He looked very, very good. He knocked him down twice, I believe. He took him down a couple times. He's got good striking accuracy, good grappling accuracy, and he can take him down as well. So right off the bat, I think he has more tools than Dan Hooker. I think he has more ways to win than Dan Hooker, because Dan Hooker's primarily a kickboxer, and I know Allen's mainly a kickboxer as well, but I think he can take Hooker down, and I think he has power in his hands as well. Now, obviously, Dan Hooker, he used to fight at lightweight. He used to fight at featherweight, and then he's moved to lightweight where he's had the most success. But I think he's now at his point in his career. He's like ranked number 8 in lightweight. Maybe things aren't going that well for him, and he probably knows he's probably not going to get the title in the lightweight division. So I think he's looking to reignite his career. Go back down to featherweight. But let me tell you, Dan Hooker looks like absolutely ripped. But I've worried that he might deplete himself, because that's the biggest factor going into this fight, and that's the weight cut for Dan Hooker. Because really and truly, he's a natural lightweight, and he's cutting all this weight off. And if you think about it, it's going to reduce his cardio, it's going to reduce his chin strength and his conditioning. And we already know that Dan Hooker doesn't have great hard cardio. He tends to gas out in the later rounds, especially in a 5-round fight. He gassed out against Dustin. He was gassing out a bit against Felder, but yeah, I think he will have issues with his cardio, especially at featherweight, so he could potentially gas out in the third. Arnold Allen doesn't really seem to have a problem with cardio. He seems like he's very well-rounded, very versatile. So I think because of that, I'm going to pick Arnold Allen to win. I actually picked Hooker at first, but I changed my mind, because the big factor really is the weight cut. If them two fought each other at 155, I would definitely say Dan Hooker, but he's moving down to featherweight. He's fighting a top prospect, and I think Allen can probably get the knockout. I'm going to say Arnold Allen, round 2, TKO. He's going to knock him down with a left hand. He's a southpaw. He's going to go 1-2, pa. He's going to knock him down with a left hand. And he's going to finish off with ground and pound. So, yeah, the main and co-main are both going to end in a knockout, I think. And then, obviously, Paddy Pimblett is fighting some guy who I've never heard of. I'm not really interested in the fight, to be honest, but I will just say I think Paddy Pimblett probably is going to win. He's getting it a bit easy at the moment, because he's like the cash cow. They don't want him to lose early on, they want to build up his height train, because he's probably making UFC money. He's like the new cash cow right now, he's probably going to be the new Conor, he's got that personality and the Scouse accent. I'm a Scouser. Yeah, he's got that. He's got the accent as well, so he's a star. He's a rising star, and he could be something. But I just don't know who this guy is. So I think I'm gonna probably say Paddy Pimblett round 1 KO. I'll just put it in simple words. I don't really want to go into detail, but yeah, that wraps it. That's all I'm gonna talk about for this event. UFC Fight Night in London. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, it's been your boy Khalil Games / Vlogs. Peace.